Hello, I'm Charlotte and I'm here with Kayps. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. So for people that don't know you, how would you describe your music?
Oh, all over the place. I'd say energetic, impactful, but also super in your face. I'd say.
Yeah. I feel like you have a wide variety of songs.
Yeah, it's like I'm so always in like 6 different minds about what I want to be making. I think.
Yeah.
Also working with a producer in Calvin Bennett who is so incredibly diverse
Crazy,
with what he
yeah.
can make. It's never an easy decision when we're trying to approach something in the studio. I think it's always just so whatever we just throw paint at the canvas and just see what looks
Yeah.
good, and generally it's never going to be the same thing. So
But I think that's good. It's like really diverse. It gives, because you have been talking about releasing an album.
yeah.
So I'm assuming every track might be a little bit different.
So this one, we actually went into it with the sole purpose of it sounding really cohesive.
Okay,
so
yeah.
when I told Calvin that I wanted to do a full length project, he was a bit skeptical at first for that reason, I think,
Yeah.
because we're so all over the place with how we approach it. But this is very much driving a message home with what we're trying to do. So it's been really fun preparing that and getting that ready with him and with all the other artists involved. So I'm very excited. But yeah, that one's we made sure we're not as
Yeah.
I guess sporadic with what we're making for sure.
You just recently released Jump. Do you want to tell me a little bit about the idea behind the song and the features?
Yeah, so I met Squid the Kid when Calvin and I were over in South by in Austin in Texas.
Oh, wow.
Earlier this year, because we were on the Australian stage together, and I just saw him absolutely tear it up, and I'm like, he's an absolute weapon, and
Yeah.
lovely guy as well. Their whole team is, and so I knew I wanted to make something with him, and then it was just one of those days with Calvin where we were just like, we'll just see, we'll throw paint at the canvas, see what looks good, and then from there we just like, we knew Squid had to get on it. We just knew
Yeah.
that was the perfect track for him, and so I sent it to him the day we made it, and I was like, bro, what do you think of this? He sends me a video 30 to 40 minutes later with his verse done. And
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
and he killed it. Like, he snapped. So I'm like, bro, whenever you're ready, send me the vocals and we'll drop it in a couple of weeks. And it was such a quick process. So
Yeah, because I remember seeing all the promo and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so random, but not at the same time.
yeah, it is a very random collab. But yeah, I love that guy. He's just an absolute gun. So it definitely made sense in my head for sure.
Have you ever played a youth gig before?
I have. I played one. I can't remember where it was, but it was with Marie, Edie,
Yeah.
the Kick-Ons as well.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It was a great. That was a cool night. I love doing these community gigs. I also did one up in Port Hedland a couple months ago.
Oh, wow.
For a little youth event up there, and yeah, it's always great to try and connect with a younger audience, especially seeing like. Looking around this space as well, they took me
Yeah.
into their studio. I was just like, this is where it all is. It's all the spark starts. So
Yeah.
it's really cool to be engaging with a younger audience and being able to have my small impact on a younger community as well.
Yeah. Back to like how you write. What artists would you say you take inspiration from?
I think, I'd like to say Andre 3000 probably
Oh,
is
yeah.
the main one. I grew up, the first CD I ever got given was Speakerbox The Love Below when I was like 4 years old. And yeah, ever since then I've been just so, I guess, drawn towards the character in his voice and just the way he utilized, like just the theatrics of how he uses his voice and how he writes, I find so incredible. So I'd say that is probably the main inspiration, as well as like Kendrick Lamar, Isaiah Rashad, a bunch of great hip hop acts as well. So
Yeah.
I'd say those 3 for sure.
What is your favorite gig or event that you've ever played?
I think my favorite gig I've ever played, it would be tied between opening for Denzel Curry earlier this year and the Kneecap show. I think.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to have to give it to the Kneecap show purely because an Irish group came to Perth on St. Paddy's Day.
That's crazy.
And that was like as a St. Paddy's Day gig. I walked out into Metro's of Freo and I could only smell sweat and Guinness. And I was like, yeah, we're ready to go. This is all I need. Let's go. And that was just like the energy they have
the crowd.
is like incredible. And it's crazy to see how much of a strong Irish Australian community there is in Perth as well. So no, I'd have to give it to the Knackap show.
Yeah. How did you feel when you were picked to play Summer Rush?
Oh, I was keen instantly. Like,
Yeah.
we get given a few gig opportunities to do that we've like been turning down a little bit just because it doesn't really align with what we're trying to do. But this was a no-brainer. Like, I love doing community gigs and it's always cool. I'd like it less for actually performing and more for the conversations around it. I think the conversations I get to have with the crowd, the workers, all like the incredible volunteers that take time out of their day to come down and make something like this possible, I think makes it really, really worth it for me.
Yeah,
sure.
They definitely put something really well together because Mandurah doesn't get many performances in general down here.
For sure. There's like a big lack of live music venues here. I think, it's only Freo and Northbridge, basically. So I feel like, coming out to the coast a little bit, coming down south for sure needs to be more happening.
Yeah, 100%. What advice would you have for upcoming musicians?
There's no blueprint. Literally do whatever you want. I think just don't. If people try and tell you what to do the complete opposite. Like genuinely, if you're trying to make something that just to please other people, you're not going to enjoy it. Yeah. And you're not going to find your own creative identity with it. So just literally do whatever you want, but keep at it and keep working until you might hate it at the start. But just if that's something you think you'll love, just keep doing it. And because creative output is so important that if you want to start making music, do whatever you want, man. There's no rules. There's no blueprint to trying to be successful. Just go and do it.
To end this off, is there anything you want to add on or plug?
Keep watching Charlotte.
Thank you. And listen to all of his music as well. That would be cool.
If you want.
And go to gigs.
Yeah, support live music, please, especially in Perth. WA music is incredible. Please keep supporting. Go to gigs. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Thank you.